Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga, and welcome to this yoga for lower back pain class. So do make sure that you have plenty of space to practice and that you are well hydrated. Know that you can take a chair option should you need to for this class. And if you're experiencing real pain, obviously you would seek medical attention for that. This really is to ease out any tensions that you may feel, kind of general aches and pains you may experience in your lower back. So come to a comfortable seated position and sit nice and tall. That's it. And press the palms of the hands together. We'll open the space of the practice with the vibration of Om. Taking a breath in. Om. And gently bow the gaze. And just take a few moments to check in with how your body, particularly your lower back, is feeling. Any painful sensations, any areas feeling good. And also tuning in to the quality of your thoughts and your emotions. And beginning to feel a deep connection with the breath, knowing the breath is the yoga practice. And then taking a deeper breath in. Exhale and gently open the eyes. So from here, bring the fingertips down and just take a few moments to feel grounded. If you're practicing in a chair, you just bring the hands either side of the chair and take hold. So we're going to release the QLs or quadratus laborum, where a lot of our lower back pain can kind of manifest. So taking a breath in. On the exhale, bring the left hand to the hip and just spider walk the right hand out to the side. So you can bring the palm down. Take a big inhale to see where the sensation is. Exhale, soften through the shoulders, relax around the face. Know that you may stay here. Another option on the inhale is to reach across with the fingertips of the left hand. You keep a bend in the elbow. Exhale, try and draw the shoulder down. Inhale to open. Good, and then exhale to close. So just getting a bit deeper into that side body. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. We'll do one more. Inhale to open. Keep the shoulder relaxed. Exhale to close. Now you might stay there. You might bring the hand back to the hip or the chair. You might bring the fingertips down to the ground. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale as we come back to center. Very good. Inhale, just stretch the legs out comfortably. Know that you can sit up on something for your back throughout this practice as you need to. Exhale. Inhale, bring the fingertips down in front of you. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and just gently point the toes. So you want to feel a lengthening, that's it, through the lower back. So gentleness through the elbows, no rounding, but just a lift. That's it, lift through the sternum. Keep breathing. A little bit of space through the lumbar region of the back. And then inhale as we come up. Exhale, back to Sukhasana, easy cross-leg position, or however you're sitting. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, fingertips come down again. Exhale, right hand comes to the hip as we spider walk the left hand out till the palm comes down. Be aware of the shoulder. Inhale, just draw the shoulder gently back. That's it. Exhale, and just feeling where the sensation is. You might have a tighter side, breathing. You might have a side that's more relaxed. Just observing, no judgment. Stay connected to the breath. Breathe into any discomfort you can feel. And often our discomfort, our pain comes from tight muscles in the lower back. So those are the areas that we're targeting here. So again, you can stay here or inhale, take the right arm out and then exhale and close. Good. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And do one more. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. So again, remember your options. Hands to the hip, hands to the knee, fingertips to the floor. Just take an extra breath. And then exhale as you come back. Once again, separate the legs. Inhale as you kind of hinge forward. So lead with the chest. Lead, lead. That's it. Doesn't have to be a big move. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Inhale, point the toes, lift the chest, keep the back of the neck long. Exhale, release the shoulders. Good, doing really well. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, soften as we bring it back in. Just take hold of the backs of the knees and just bring the legs in. And just feel you can gently hug the shins. You might have a rock from side to side. Know that you might drop the chin down or the forehead down. Keep breathing, soften through the shoulders. And just having a little rock for comfort. Very good. And then inhale as we come back up. Exhale as you release the shins. So from here, we're coming through to an all-fours position. If you're in the chair, know that you'll just take a cushion or two, have them in the lap, and you're going to roll and fold over those cushions from the chair position. If you're on all fours, you'll have the bolster long ways around. Know that you might use sofa cushions, whatever you've got to hand is fine. So your knees go either side of the bolster and coming into a supported balasana or child pose. Inhale. And on the exhale, just begin to sink back. And you can either rest the head on the backs of the hands. You might rest to one side to see what feels best. As you arrive, take a big inhale. Feel the spread of the back muscles. And then exhale to soften. You might close the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Inhaling. And exhaling to soften. And we just stay here with this practice, feeling and breathing. And just feeling that the lower back is nicely supported. And we can use the breath to gently release the lower back muscles and create space between the vertebra of the back and the spine. If you're resting to one side now, you would change around and stay with the breath. Shoulders are releasing. Facial muscles relax. And we'll stay here just for a few more breaths. And seeing where we can let go. Knowing in yoga often our body responds to the mental busyness that is present. Mental turmoils, emotional turmoils, sometimes become encoded in the body. So when we practice yoga, we're here to accept, but also to release. So then, gentle squeeze of the pelvic floor. This helps support the lower back. Inhale, slowly walk it up to about the halfway point. Exhale, so you can just rest the lower arms down. And just take a pause. Back of the neck stays long. Good. And then inhaling as you walk this back up and exhale. From here, you can just pop your supports to one side. If you've got your bricks or blocks, just have those in grabbing distance. From here, just roll to one side, nice and easy. We're coming down to semi-supine position. Just arrange my blanket. So as you come down, so you might have a blanket. I often use this to manage my own back issues. Just have a blanket underneath for comfort and a little bit extra warmth. So as you come down to semi-supine, just roll the palms of the hands open and feel the weight of the head. The soles of the feet will just take a moment to allow the back to settle. Laying can often be uncomfortable when we have lower back sensations, so know that we're not going to stay here static for too long. One more breath. We'll move next to an easy spinal twist called Jatharaparivanasana, which does help release tightness in the back. So we take a breath in, take the arms out to the sides, about shoulder height. Exhale as the knees gently drift to the left, glide the head to the right. Now just nice and easy, not too deep into this. Just feel your body. So inhaling, gentle squeeze of the pelvic floor, head and knees come to center. Exhale, knees to the right, head turns to the left. So if you're experiencing major discomfort, we'll keep flowing. Keep this quite a shallow action. You don't want to do too much too soon. It might feel uncomfortable, but it might start to feel more accessible if that's the case. You might go a little bit deeper, just see how you feel. none of this feels right, and feel free to come back to static. So just moving, flowing with the breath. Good. And just do one more to the opposite side. And then inhaling as you come back to center. On the exhale, carefully gather the knees in towards the belly. You might take shins or backs of thighs. Again, just see what feels best in your back. Breathe in there. So version of Apanasana. You might also take the knees wider for more space, more comfort in your lower back. So play around with that and just see what feels kind of more therapeutic to you as we continue to address lower back pain in this class. So wide might feel good, narrow might feel good, just see. Good, and then on the next exhale, bringing the soles of the feet to the floor. We're going to introduce a little pelvic tilt just to really get into that lower back area. Remember, you can come to any of these restorative moves, knees in side to side as you need to. Otherwise, from this position, gentle squeeze of the pelvic floor, take an inhale. And on the exhale, gently tilt the pelvis towards you. Now make sure the head and neck are not involved. So the back of your neck is really long. That's it. So chin is tucked slightly. And then inhale, roll the pelvis down. Remember, it doesn't leave the floor. A little lift of the chest. So your sacrum stays on the floor. Good. That's it. On the exhale, tilt towards you. So just rocking on the bowl of the pelvis. Inhaling to rock the pelvis away. We've got two more. Exhaling to rock towards. We're just encouraging a bit more segmental movement. Inhaling to rock away. We've got one more. Exhale to rock towards. Now press gently into the heels. You might stay on the ground, or you may just float the sacrum, the glutes away from the floor, just for a teeny tiny bridge, and then just place everything down. Very good. From here, if you've got your bricks or blocks, I'd like you to bring them not underneath the back of the knees, but underneath the back of the thighs. So this might be a new move or a different move for you. So just bring the bricks underneath the back of the thighs, kind of the hamstring area. And just roll the palms of the hands open. So this is a version of Shavasana that, again, creates more space in the back by using the props. Begin to lengthen the breath. And then bring the arms into the sides of the body. On the inhale, float the arms up and back. And then exhale, just keep the arms back there somewhere. It might be that the arms are much wider. You might bend your elbows, so your elbows and wrists can be on the floor. So just see where you need to be. The main thing is to feel length through the spine as you continue to breathe deeply. We have the support creating space in the lower back. This may feel a bit tender on the exhale. No, that's a normal sensation. I also manage lower back issues. We have to sometimes go to a bit more discomfort to get the release. So just stay with it. Remember, any major pain, then you come out. So discomfort is part of the course. Major pain is not. Let's take one more breath here. Good, and squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale. On the exhale, in first instance, float the arms slowly down. Then inhale. Exhale, gently walk the feet back to the floor, back to where we started. You can reach down and you'll use one of the bricks or one of the blocks or a cushion, whatever you've got, and press into the heels, nice and easy. So inhale to lift, press into the heels. Exhale and just place your support underneath the glutes and the sacrum. Open the palms. So this is a supported bridge pose. So I enjoy the stability of the hard brick. If that feels too hard, no, you could always use a blanket or a cushion as an alternative. What you want to feel here is stability. And then from here, you can either stay here. That's a nice option. You might bring the knees in and just feel more of an opening through the lower back as a result of the elevation. You might take that up into Viparita Karani. So taking the legs in the air. So any of those options is fine. Choose what feels best. Stay with the breath in the heart space. Dropping down into the belly. And we'll just stay here for a few more breaths. You might practice taking the legs wider if you wish. Sometimes tightness resides around the inner thighs that we're not aware of, or goes into the back. So you might do that from the straddle move, guiding the legs back. If you're taking that move, inhale, just bend the knees if you lifted the legs up. Good. Exhale, bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Inhale, gentle press into the heels so you can slide the brick out. Exhale, pause for a moment. Just allow the back time to settle. Practicing kindness, ahimsa, first limb of yoga. Good. And then inhale, bring the knees back in. It'll be slightly different sensation. On the exhale, just roll over to one side. Keep the knees stacked. And just rest the head on the back of the hand. So this is a nice exit strategy if you've got lower back issues. You'll see this many times in my class. So on the inhale, stretch the top leg out, press the top hand down. Exhale, as you press into the hand, you use that upper body strength to lever yourself up. Good. You kind of stay quite neutral in your back. Perfect. From here, come to a comfortable seated position. I'm going to sit on my blanket, sit on whatever feels best. You can sit up in the chair. Good. Take a moment there. Note any differences, any different sensations. Note any changes in the atmosphere of the mind, the emotions. And bringing the palms together, inhale. Exhale, gently bow the head to give thanks for our health and our practice. And inhale to lift the prayer hands up. Exhaling to the side. Inhale to look up. And exhale. Namaste. Well, thank you for practicing with me. I hope you feel some relief from any of those symptoms of lower back pain. Do make sure that you hydrate after this class. If you found it beneficial, you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Do subscribe to my channel. It helps me help more people. And I look forward to seeing you very soon.